Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Alexo ASMR, and today I am back with a new video. So as you can see, this is gonna be a very different video. I have made a Mahjong video quite a while ago, like a few years ago, and I did like a very small tutorial. And I guess I'm back today to make another tutorial for you guys, okay? So this video is going to be a lot of talking and also sounds from these tiles, okay? So if you're not a fan of that, you can click away. But if you are interested in learning, feel free to stay and let's get started. So, Mahjong is a very old game, I would say. It's been around, and almost every elderly person knows how to play. I'm from Hong Kong, so a lot of people from Hong Kong knows how to play. So the objective of this game is to beat all the other three players. But there's a lot of different rules that goes into it. The one I'm teaching is the way I'm used to playing, which is the I think the Cantonese way, if you would call it that. I mean, there's a lot of different versions of Mahjong. There's Vietnamese, there's different parts of the province in China. They all have their style of playing. The one we're playing is 13 tiles. And yes, you know what? Let's just get into it first. Let's introduce all the tiles first, okay? So there's quite a bit of tiles in this game, because there is 4 players, okay? So let's go with these one first. These are in Chinese called manji. So manji is basically one suit, and all the suits are from 1 to 9. So I'll show you all of them if I have it here. So it's going down the line here. So is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now each suit is there's 36 tiles for each suit. So there's 4 1s, 4 2s, 4 3, 4 4s, and so on. This is the first suit, okay? Now there's several more. I'll put this up forward so for future reference. This is what we call Saozi. Saozi is another suit, and similar to the Manji, which is the one I just showed you, is 1 to 5, 1 to 9, excuse me. So I'll show you all. These one might be easier for people who doesn't know Chinese, because all you do is count the number of strokes on here. So for example, if you look at the 9, you can see 9 bamboo. That's what they call it in the English way, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So far we have introduced this one, the manji, what we call it, and then these. The next major one we have is tongji. Tongji are all circles, which you would be seeing right now. This is 4. Let's find 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and finally 9. So just like the one I just showed you about these ones, these are all also not written in any language but dots. So obviously 9 has 9 dots, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now the next one, these are Chinese characters. So this is Dong, Lam, Sai, and Bat. Now these are the directions on the compass, if you will. So Dong is, I believe, east. Yeah, Dong is east. Nam is south. Sai is west, and north is Bat. So I'll show you the uniqueness later. This is Hongzhong, Fat Choi, and Baban. Now these are the more special tiles. they're very different from the other one. I'll mention that again when we move on, okay? And then depend on how you play, there are flowers. Now, what I play, we count. Hold on, let me focus on that real quick, if it will. It's having a little difficulty focusing. So, if you can't focus, it's okay. Let me just move these out of the way, maybe it'll focus. So, there are 8 flowers. There's 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, and 2 4s, and I will go over them very shortly. I'll just show you what they kind of look like, okay? There's 8 of these in total, and there's a number on the top that signifies what number it is, okay? So the one I play is 13 tiles, and the objective is to win, obviously. So what you do first is you stack like this. You need 18 of this, okay? For the purpose of learning, we're gonna do 5, okay? So you stack 5, and then whoever is the first person, they roll a dice, and then you count. Now 3 dice, this comes into 11. So there is 4 players, so if you roll the dice, you count yourself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 is the person across from you. Once you play long enough, you will be able to just know it. So everybody should have stack of 18 like this. And since I'm doing from across, we're gonna start by taking 4 cards like this. And then 4 cards, as if there's 4 players, they would go around, okay? And then let me just make more for the purpose of this video. And then you take this. And since you roll the dice, you do something called we jump. And then the rest, the player just take 1 at a time from here. And then it will end up something like this. Usually end up like this. Now the first person that goes has 14 cards, and in order to win, you need 14 cards. Now there are different combos in this game. You can do something called Sun. Sun basically means 3 consecutives. So something like this. Something like this is called Sun. Now there's another variation for that. There's something called Pong. Pong is when you have 3 of a kind. Just stack this up here, just so you can see it clearly. So, ow. So this is Pong and this is Sun, okay? And if you're lucky enough and you happen to come across, I don't know, 4 of a kind. Now when you have 4 of a kind, there's a different word for it. Let me find the 4th one for the Baban. I believe it's these ones under here. Right here. So when you have 4 of a kind, this is called Gong. And then that's another way to win. So these are the combinations you need. In every game, you need something called eye. And just like eyes, it's just a pair of anything you like, as long as you have eyes, okay? That's like the most important thing for any game to win. You need a pair of eyes. So an example of a winning hand would be something like this. Again, you need around 14 cards to win, but there are different variations, okay? So let's do this. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let me just find that one card I need. 3, 4, 8, 12, 13. This would be a winning hand. Why? Well, it's really very easy. It's all about combos, you know. You have a pair of eyes, which is the lamb right here. You have 4, 5, 6, 1 combo. 3 of a kind, 1 combo. 6, 7, 8, 1 combo. And 3, 4, 5, 1 combo. And when you win, you call something sick. You open it up like that to show everybody that you win. If you got it yourself, it's called Zimo. That means you... Literal translation is you touch yourself, but it means Zimo means you got it for yourself. But if someone threw it out for you, you can call sick, and then you can just win like this. So once again, you need a pair of eyes, consecutives, 3 of a kind, consecutive, and consecutive. So everything needs to be a combo. But there are occasions where people will give you a card you need. So let's just do this for a second. So for example, you have something like this. Let's just put in a random card here. Okay, so you have something like this, right? And someone threw, let's say, 3. They threw it down. You can say something called Sơn, but you can only do that to the person that went before you. Okay, Sơn. You take the card, put it on the bottom, on the side, near the table on the edge, and then you throw a random card out. Let's say I want this card out, something like that. And then the round continues. But if you, let's say you have 2 of a kind here, and then someone threw another one for you, you can do something called Pong, and you can do it to anybody, and then you throw a random card out again. So when I say you need 14 cards to win, it's kind of like that, but when you are taking cards from everybody else, it kind of just, you lose track of the number. So that's one instance. So let's do like a quick test round, okay? I'm gonna shuffle this a little bit just so we can get a little variation. There's a lot of tiles in this game because there are 4 players to begin with, and it's not that easy to win sometimes. Okay, so let's stack it up real quick. This is for demonstration only. And this is a Hello Kitty Mahjong that my mother bought. She wanted the pink one, but the pink one is like triple the price, and she's like, you know what? Nah. So she got these ones. Okay, let's just do that for now. So let's say you roll the dice, and I got 1. Okay, so 1 I'm gonna be on my own, okay? You start from one end. Usually it's the right side of the, if you're sitting this way, you should be on your right. But I don't know if the reflect is different. So you leave the 1. This is going to be where the flower goes if you get any flowers. And then people will go around the table, and it's back your turn. And then all around the table, and you go again. And then once again, people go around, and then since you roll the dice, you do something called jump. Now, the first thing people do is usually organize all the tiles they have. And since I have 14 cards, I'm supposed to discard 1, okay? So I'm going to discard something like this, Mahjong. Usually people get rid of this because it's kind of hard to get a combo with these. So these are the only exceptions. The word ones are the ones that cannot be done consecutively. These has to be Pong, 3 of a kind, or Gong, 4 of a kind. But you can't have like Mahjong, Fa Choi, Ba Ban. So you have to get that one combo only. Usually if you Pong this between 3 of a kind, you usually add an extra point to your game. We call it fan. So Pong Yachi, when you Pong once, you get an 1 Doya fan means extra fan, like 1 extra point. So usually I save it, but since the card is decent, I'll throw it out. And then the table will go around, right? And then you go again. And then you would decide which one to throw out. Usually you get rid of these ones if they don't stick. And by sticking, I mean having any common tiles within this range, like 8 or 7. Since it's nowhere to be found, I'm just going to toss it. And then you continue again. And I got something like this. Now, these ones are very important because we have something called Hun. So you start with east, and then south, and then west, and then north. So this is east. And if you are the first one to go, you are Dong. So you're this one. If you Pong, and it's this round, you get 2 extra fan, which is 2 extra point. But if anybody else Pongs it, it gets 1 extra 1 because this is the round. But you get double because you're the first one to go. And let's say we do something like south. Let's do south, right? If I go first and Pong this, I only get 1. But if the second person that goes Pong, they get 2 points. That's a little bit more advanced, I would say. So we're going to leave that out for now. And then you go again. And then you have to decide where you want to go. And I'm going to toss this one. So I can't show you exactly because it's kind of difficult with the angle. So I'm just gonna keep tossing stuff until I win, okay? And you just keep going until you win, basically. You're always allowed to take people's card depending on what they throw out. I personally don't like to take people's card unless it's like the last card on the deck. Then, you know, then I'll consider it. You know, it's very different, I would say. Just try to get a winning hand out here. So, let me show you. So we have 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9 here. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, here is the different part we have. Now we have 2 5s and 2 9s, right? Right here. 2 5s and 2 9s. That means you can only have one pair of eyes, so you need this one or this one to win. Usually, because we have 3 consecutive song, and also if we win, there's going to be pong. That's what we call gai wu. It usually worth nothing. Basically, it's not worth anything. Unless you zimo is your fun. There's a lot of ways to win. And basically, the points are added up based on how you do. So this would be a gai wu. But if I didn't take anything, we have something called mun xin xing. Mun xin xing basically means you didn't take anything from anybody, and you just opened and win. So you never took any cards from anybody, you just have everything yourself. Unless someone throw it out, then you win, and that's called mun xin xing. It's 1 point. Something called ping wu. Ping wu is basically you have a pair of eyes and everything is in consecutive. So there's no mix between pong, just a pair of eyes and all consecutive. This is called ping wu. It's 1 point. Zimo is 1 point, like I said, means you get it yourself and you depend on yourself to win. But there are a lot of scoring system that is here. It's very difficult to go through all of them because there's like hundreds, but like a dozen of ways to win and a dozen ways to calculate the point. But once you play it, you definitely get used to it. It's not that hard. It's very easy to catch on, and I mean, if you enjoy games like these, it's fun, but it's really hard to get people to come in. So, you know, I'll demonstrate for you, okay? So this is our deck right now. We didn't take anything from anybody, but it's 0 points because we have a combination of pong, which is 3 of a kind, and consecutive song. So let's say I was very lucky and I draw a 5, which completes this set and leave the gao man, which is this one, as eyes. So I would say jimo and open it. Now, how would I calculate it? Jimo means you got it yourself, so that's 1 point. Muncheng means I didn't take anything from anybody, that's 1 point. And the flower comes into play. If you are the first one to go, you're seat number 1, you need 1 flower. But if you got someone else's flower, you usually just don't get any points for it. But if you get your own, you add 1 point, and there's opportunity to get 2 flowers of your own. So you add 2 if you are lucky enough. So let's assume I got 1 good one because I'm first. That would make it 3 points. Muncheng, didn't take anything. Zimo, got it for myself, and good flower. That's 3 points to your win. And yeah, and if you have double, it's gonna be 4. Now let's say that it's a peng wu, means there's all consecutives. That will make it 4 points because peng wu is +1. Peng wu means all consecutive, no pong and consecutive mixed into it. There is a way to win where you pong everything, 3 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 3 of a kind with a pair of eyes. That starts off at 3 points. So if you get yourself is 4. If you have good flower is 5. And if you have any of these honor tiles is 6, depending on which one you get. So no matter what, if you pong Hongjong, Baban, and Fa Choi, if you pong any of these 3, it's automatically +1. but sometimes you wouldn't want to do that because that's like the only eyes you have, or I don't know, it just depends on how you play strategically. And for the other one, the northeast, southwest, these ones, depending on where you sit and depending on what round it is, it will count differently. Like I said, if we start as east and you're the first one to go, you get double points for pong. And everybody else get 1 point if they pong it. And if, let's say, we start as south and you go second, it's double points again because Dong Lam Sai Bat Lam is the second. It's weird. They start at east, but English starts at north, so I always get that confused. But that is how you play. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to play. I mean, I've recently learned it like not professionally, but know how to calculate how much point. Before, when I play, I just win whatever. I never really considered it, but there's a lot more to learn from it. There's a lot of different variation and different ways to win, and it's very strategic, and you don't want the other people to win, so you gotta play strategically, and sometimes you have to break combos just so you don't lose, because if you give someone else's the card, they're one step closer to winning. So even though you have 7, 8, 9, and you know probably they don't want these ones, you're probably gonna break it. Mahjong is a very difficult game to master because you never know what people are thinking, and it's really difficult. So if you enjoyed this video, excuse me, make sure to leave a like, comment and let me know if you like to play Mahjong, or if you'd like me to make like a sound video with these things, because they do make some decent clinking sound. These are smaller tiles. I couldn't fit the bigger ones in the camera lens, so I'm gonna stick with these for now as like a video. But they do make some great ass sounds. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something from this. It might not be the most detailed explanation, but after all, it's just a amateur teaching you how to play Mahjong. And if you want to learn more, you can definitely ask me. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Facebook. Everything's in the description. Snapchat, I upload frequently, or Instagram, I sometimes upload. Regardless, thank you for your support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.